Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the SC2Links.com featured series. I'm Doom.
I'm Deadlift.
I'm Swunder.
And we're bringing you some serious pro StarCraft 2 action. In the top right corner, hailing from Sweden, from Team Mousesports, he is Morrow. And in the bottom right hand corner, hailing from the Republic of South Korea, from the Team OGS, he is Vines.
Doom, I can see you're very excited about this. I'm excited too.
So excited right now.
It looks like Vines is going to go for a little forward fast expand action, throwing down the pylon.
We do see
and,
that.
Yeah.
And
which is obviously very standard.
All the fans tuning out there, this is action from our $100 StarCraft 2 Open that we hosted a week ago from today, well, from 2 days ago from today, on last Saturday. And we have Vines and Morrow battling in the round of 16. This was one of the most critical matches, I would say, in the entire tournament. We had some serious action from a lot of top pro StarCraft players from Korea and a lot of top Masters players from North America. And it turns out that these two powerhouses ended up battling each other pretty early off in the tournament.
Yep.
Yeah,
and this is best of three.
Yes. The winner of this definitely was a favorite to win the tournament.
Very true. Vines is one of the top players on the North American server, even though he hails from Korea. I believe he's one of the top 10. I believe 5th was the last that I've seen him. But as we all know, Morrow has been invited to Code A. He's competed in Korea against the best in the world. And he's one of the top players in the entire world, to be quite honest.
Yeah, and both of them going for a relatively early expand, as you can see. Like I said, Vines with the forge fast expand, and Morrow going with the pool first, followed by the hatchery on around 15-ish, I guess. Swunder, as a Zerg player, how do you feel about Morrow's opening? Obviously, pretty standard.
Pretty standard. He's not making any lings, so he's gonna have a lot of drones. He's getting ready for a nice long game here.
Well, that's what Morrow's known for, really. Playing these very long macro games, getting very late in the game and just saying, hey, my control's really freaking good. As you can see, the queen pops out and he just hits an inject as soon as it comes. He's one of the guys who really knows the timings of the matchups. He practices as much as any other pro out there, as much as any Korean, I would say. And he really understands the game from a different perspective. He looks at it from a different perspective, and he understands it to a level that not a lot of people are up on. Morrow's been one of the big innovators since the beta, and as we can see from his transition from Terran to Zerg, he's really brought a lot of those innovations, across the races, to be accurate about it.
Yeah, and actually in the beta, he's probably one of the main reasons that Reapers got that nerf.
Yeah.
If you remember the 5 racks Reaper strategy, where he beat Idra in, I believe, the IEM tournament, I think. And it was basically, you get 5 barracks, just pump Reapers non-stop, and then just basically destroy the entire Zerg base before they can even react.
Yeah, definitely. And we can see he's been scouting with this ling, both these lings really. Just really checking for proxies. He thinks Vines is up to something. And
which
Vines just may be.
Yep, you see Vines throwing down that proxy pylon, or on the 12 o'clock base.
So despite Morrow's thorough scouting, he still might not pick that up.
Yeah, it's good, of course, for scouting as well as warping in.
And we do see a Zealot just poking up into the natural of Morrow. This is very interesting. It looks like Vines is ramping up for some early aggression. He doesn't necessarily have the gateways up yet. I think he only has 1 gate going. There goes 3 more.
Yep.
As soon as we mentioned that there. So it looks like he's gearing up for some type of 2-base aggression. And as we know, this is like very common of players like MC. Even Huck is known for his very micro-intensive battle techniques. I'd go so far as to say is Naniwa, who's one of the most impressive players to me in terms of micro mechanics. He goes for a lot of these pressure plays just to keep the Zerg on their toes and just keep them honest.
Mm-hmm.
And as
we
we
have
see, he's
Morrow.
going up to 6 gates. Oh my god, 7 total gates. Okay. All right.
Definitely some kind of 7.
Yeah, all right, so
but
he's hitting. He's hitting and he's hitting soon.
Yeah. Yeah, and
Morrow.
7 gates won't be too difficult to, I guess, produce out of on 2 base. Looks like he has 3 gas geysers right now. Actually not mining out of the one at the expansion quite yet, and he just puts them in now. But yeah, like I said, 7 gates on 2 base, you know, very easy to produce out of. So we should be seeing some action pretty soon here.
First warp in's coming up.
Let's look at Morrow now. He's at 48 drones. He just is making 3 spine crawlers at his front. He's getting 1/1 upgrades, but they're definitely not going to finish in time for these warp-ins that are coming in here. We're looking for some serious action coming at Morrow's natural.
These spine crawlers are not going to finish.
He's playing Mass Sling here right now with double upgrades and a macro hatch.
Oh, and he's
that's a lot
pulling
of
drones.
Yeah, believe it or not, drones are not very good against zealots.
Is that so? Is that
That is so.
completely true?
I like the whole position, but still not gonna do it.
Oh wow, and Morrow is definitely caught in a position where he is not expecting, and there's the GG.
Yep.
And there's our first match out of the featured series from SC2Links.com. Stay tuned for game number 2 coming right at you.